Hey, welcome back to FTL. We're still playing with the Automatrix. For this ship, we are in a decent spot, though our drone parts are getting low. Let's talk to our AI. Oh, nope, he died. Right, forgot about that. What do we still need? Well, scrap, and it might be a good idea to fill these up with drone control and teleporter. Not drone control, we already have drone control. Mind control and teleporter, because we could try the abduction strategy. The less crew the flagship has, the easier it will be for us to, keep it pinned a bit. But, it's been a good run. If we die here soon, then I can be happy that we at least made a decent run happen. That's pretty nearby. Get some repairs in the store. With some pretty hefty weapons that I would mind, but unfortunately, we can't use it. Let's up our drone control. It means we can also get the ion going. Fleet advanced, that's fine. He's got both his weapons primed. I only need this. Because you can't pierce two we're really gonna need that eventually. We'll send out 2 combat drones. That's a lot of borders. We're gonna lose cloaking again. Sensors. And another drone. Looks like we will need the ion one too. This was what I was afraid of. It's a lot closer than I would have wanted it to be. Not gonna lie. Let's have it. The ion drone hits. Okay, then we can send these out again. Why are you so motivated to take down the medbay drones? Riddle me that. I think I'm gonna have to bail from this. We are gonna start getting hit. Okay, now we're good again. Then your drones get shot. If he bolts it. Oh, and he actually has 4 shield layers. Yeah. Let's give it our best. We'll accept, I think. Not pretty, but we got some scrap out of it. Go get him, my pretties. Trying to get shot down in the process. '85s, man. Pure evil. Again, doesn't help that our drones simply do not like to fire. Good job taking that thing offline, but that was a little bit more dangerous. Just thought I'd mention that. Yeah. Not my finest moment. I could have tried the drone again, but it wasn't charged anyway. Okay. No stores. What weapon targeting? Hey, you have 5 shields. That's a thing now. I'm not even in Sector 8 yet. Let's hack shields. I think that drone shot backwards. Look at you. So committed to everything. Okay. Yeah, the thing still hit. Let's accept. And it doesn't do anything, so we'll go on the attack again. We did get our drones back. We'll take some nasty hits from this thing because, you know, our dodging is a paltry. But we need scrap. If you want to make it out of this crazy world. Still no store. If we don't get one by the end of this sector, we'll have to upgrade engines. Saying like that's a bad thing, it isn't, but certainly ain't great. There's our stores. Alright, let's get in our systems. Nothing to sell. Anti-ship battery would go a long way, though. Let's try to get some scrap from here. Well, we're roughly in the same boat, except I can dodge. Emphasis on can, not will. We will go back for that anti-ship battery. Could have just given me crew, but no, you have to be the hero in this. At least they didn't get hit by a missile. Alright. Let's get that battery. How many jumps are we gonna do here? Quite a few. Let's buy a little bit of fuel. And hope that we don't get caught by the fleet, although I don't think it can be avoided. No, so we're gonna have to go here. But nothing to buy. Not a burst laser. That's the second one that showed up, I think. Lucky us. Another good swath of drones on him. Let's try then this quickly. Okay. Considering that's not taken over yet, we may as well visit that as well. Unless we don't get fuel from that, in which case we're pretty much straight up screwed. I'm not going to take any chances here. Getting this thing to Sector 8 would be quite the achievement, so that's what I'm going to bank on. It doesn't look like we have ASB or PDS here, which is a bit of an amazing thing. So let's try this. No, there is artillery. It just doesn't show up on... stuff. And then the misses began. And this whole thing turned into a horror show. We might be able to make it through, though. Not that I'm that desperate in getting the one fuel, but... just jump away immediately. I think you can still get hit by that. Alright, well, made it to the last stand, surprisingly enough. Speed outpost close to the... meaning of this, who are you? So nothing really changed here. That's fine. I suppose there isn't anything that could force you to get a blue up here. Maybe the internal repair drone, but it's possible that you get rid of that too. Okay. Yeah, we do get a store there, So it is still possible that we could get teleporter in. If it weren't for this. Confuse the anti-ship's battery targets. Sure. See what's getting hacked. Mind control. Is not powered, so it doesn't matter how much. We did get to keep our own hacking. We will make use out of that. What drone does he have? We don't need this, so we can do that. Well, not accept surrender. Because you're dead. Okay. And store state. What can you say at that point? Oh well. Yeah. Let him have it. Actually, hold up. I know we're gonna get boarded, but we need our offense. Alright, I have mind control now. Really should have done something with that, Oh well. You know I'm not the greatest one for this game. As long as we can hit up some repair beacons. Okay, because we need the drone parts. Upgrades. Power. Let's see. What are we left at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one too short for everything, but we can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're still one short because keep in mind we are going to use the SB battery as well. Fudge it, right? We made it to the flagship, and that's big. For this ship. Dispatch the SB. Alright. Well, that started off pretty well. Dispatch the SB. Yeah, not great, but better. What was that? Was that a missile? Ooh, hit on the engines. Do you get another shot? Am I missing something important here? Good dodges. Drone's just like, I'm just gonna go sit here. There's nothing for me to do anyway. And that's the ion offline for a spell. It's one of my drone shots. Nobody's surprised. Yeah, go fix that one first. And we don't need our cloaking or our shields. Drones will be drones. Thank you, SB. At least there's someone I can count on. Well, that went pretty well. Went from full hull to 8. And I think we're going to die on the next one because of the boarding drone. Still, I mean, we managed to beat one phase of the flagship. That's pretty hefty. I've done worse with ships that started off much better. Alright, Automatrix, you've served your purpose, now it's time for you to die, because that's the way the game works, apparently. Okay. Upgrading doesn't really matter much, we're already struggling to power everything, so... Let's get a buffer in there, why not? It's been fun. I suppose I could hack drones, see where that takes me. No, because then the missile launcher would stay online for... Well, the missile launcher was going to stay online forever anyway, but it won't take the ship down quick enough not to be destroyed by this thing. Alright. See what you can do, drones of mine. It's been a pleasure. Oh, I thought that was the power surge, but the SB actually confused me there. I still don't regret using it, by the way. Oh well, time to get shredded. The drones are doing good work, though. Nothing wrong with that. We actually made it to phase 3, look at that. Only one hull point, but, you know, phase 3, who would have guessed? Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright. Wonder if things would have been different if I did get the teleport. I doubt it. There would have been a little less crew, but other than that, probably wouldn't have seen much change. Oh, I don't even get the ASB for this one. Sad. Alright, 90%, show me what you've got. I think if we can dodge this, like 3 missiles for 30%, which means we only have, what? 30.3 times 0.3 is 0.09. Let's see, so yeah, 0.09, 0.27, so 2.7% chance that we dodge all the missiles, and then he fires out like what, 8, 10 shots? I don't know, with, let's say 2 shield layers. Yeah, we're dead. Let's put out the defense drone, it'll save us all. Or not. Alright. Well, that's the end of the Automatrix. I'm surprised we managed to get this far, and I'm happy with that result. Anyway, let's go back to the hangar and do our final bit on this one. What do I think about it? Personally, it's not for me. I see FTL more like strategy / puzzle game, and not having the ability to strategize much makes me not have too much fun with this game. What do I mean by that? Well, consider it like, I don't know, like playing chess without being able to decide what piece moves. You're basically just going like playing chess blind, something like that. Like, you know what pieces you're moving and you know a little bit what you could potentially do, but with like 80% of the control you have being taken away from us. I mean, even at the very end, the only thing you had was decide what drones do we power, what do we hack, and when do we cloak. That was it. Normally you can go like, okay, I'll hit that item, I hit that weapon first, or that system first, then I can do this and hit that. Here you can't do that. It's just, we'll see what your drones decide to do. So, whilst it is an interesting concept, it's not one that I personally enjoy. Does that make it a bad ship? Maybe. Maybe not. All I can say is that it isn't for me. I can see people may have some fun with this one, but me personally, it's just not for me. I like a little bit more control when I'm playing my games. They might be saying, well, you did only one run and you made it to almost the end of the game. And I did make it to the end of the game, just couldn't finish it up. True. But keep in mind, as I said in episode 1, this isn't the first time I take this ship out for a spin. Again, if I'm not forgetting, and if I do, please remind me of that, there will be a link in the video description leading to a stream where I did try this thing out for the first time, and a second time, and a third time, and a fourth time, and a fifth time. And yeah, the first, I keep saying 10, but I probably lost track, and there were some times that I just immediately restarted and stuff like that. But yeah, I did a stream of this before, and things didn't go nearly as well. So it's, don't let your eyes deceive you, because I did well on my first one, and with this ship I mean extremely well. doesn't mean it's an easy ship. So, anyway, the ship exists. There might be people who have fun with this, mainly people who kind of don't want to do too much in this game. You know, you don't have to worry about crew, you don't have to worry about targeting. The biggest bit of control that you may have on this is just trying not to get your drone shot. But in any case, this is where I am going to leave it. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the series. Feel free to show support by coming, liking, and or subbing if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye, everyone.